Now, one thing I'm super excited to talk about is after DC, you came over and became the editor-in-chief for Aftershock.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted you to kind of tell me about how that kind of came to be and what the process was.
Yeah, it was interesting. Because DC is owned by Warner Brothers, there was always this kind of looming danger threat that they might move the offices out to Los Angeles, and it was exciting to some people and kind of scary to others.
Of course.
I'd lived in New Jersey and the New York area my whole life, and I bought a house out there, and I have a daughter, and the idea of moving out to Los Angeles was not all that great to me.
Yeah.
And it was really, and then they made the decision that they were going to do that and move the office out there. And to DC and Warner Brothers' credit, they really made it, the offer was very good, and they really wanted to take care of their people. And they really wanted to take as many people out there as they could. And it was very difficult to turn them down because I loved working for the company. I loved working on Batman. I loved Dan as a boss. And at that point, Bob Harris had become the editor-in-chief there. So Bob was my boss again. I loved working for both those guys and for Jim Lee. But, I wasn't able to do it. And, thankfully at that time, Dan Buckley, president at Marvel, was a very good friend of mine, and they were doing some transitioning and moving around in positions. Steve Wacker had been promoted and was moving out to Los Angeles to head up a new job there, so there was an editorial vacancy at Marvel, and they were great to take me back and brought me back as an executive editor. I got to briefly work on the X-Men again for a year and work with Bendis, which was great because for a long time, Brian and I had joked that, we'd been at the same company for a long time, but had never worked together. And then, in the short space of a year plus, I probably did like 36 or 40 issues with him.
Wow.
2 X-Men books and Guardians of the Galaxy. So
that's crazy.
So that was great. And coming back to Marvel at that time was really cool. The X-Men were doing a lot of fun stuff, and Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, was already a popular franchise, but the movie was just on the verge of coming out, so it was very exciting. But to be honest, I came back. It was a different Marvel. Marvel had changed. I had changed. I don't think I fit in as well there as I thought I would. It didn't feel as much as like a returning home as I thought it would. And who knows why that was? It was the after effects of Disney taking over Marvel,